Assalamu alaikum students. Hope so you will be fine. Today we will revise the remaining question of the exercise of chapter number 1. Question number 4. On this outline drawing of the brain, color the three areas and label the following. These are the parts of the brain, and we know very well the topmost or the upper part of the brain is known as the cerebrum. Below the cerebellum is present, and the lower part of the brain is known as the medulla. Question number 5. Which area of the brain will be the most active when you perform the following tasks and actions? Copy the list into your notebook. Against each entry, write the part of the brain used and also say why or how it is used. For example, walking, the area of brain or the part of brain that is involved in the walking is cerebellum. Why? Because coordination, movement, balance. These are the physical activities, and physical activities or movement controlled by the cerebellum, or walking is also the physical activity. Cerebrum is also involved. Why? Because walking is voluntary action, means controlled by yourself, or walking is performed by conscious control. For example, remembering to buy your friend a present to her birthday. Remembering to buy, it means our memory is involved in this action. So memory is controlled by the part of brain that is cerebrum. The next, copying a picture from a book. Copying a picture from a book. In this action, our hand movements are involved. So this is physical action, and physical action is controlled by the cerebrum. And the copying a picture from a book is also voluntary action, and voluntary action is controlled by cerebrum. Next, understanding different words. To understand different words, we will memorize them. So our memory is controlled by, or reading is controlled by the cerebrum, because memory and reading both are the voluntary actions, and voluntary actions controlled by cerebrum. Doing well in your test. Doing well in your test, we will perform well in the test if we memorize it very well, and memory is also controlled by the cerebrum. Controlling your tears when you are sad. Controlling your tears when you are sad, basically these are the emotions or feelings, and emotions or feelings are controlled by the part of cerebrum, because these are the voluntary actions. Feeling bored and fed up, this is also feeling or emotion, and feeling emotions controlled by the cerebrum. Concentrating on a particular subject. Concentrating on a particular subject is also voluntary action, and voluntary action is controlled by the cerebrum. Dancing, basically dancing is a physical movement, and physical movement is controlled by the second part of the brain, that is cerebellum. Feeling pain in your elbow. Feeling pain in your elbow, basically pain sensation is also involved in the feeling or emotions, and feelings are controlled by the part of brain that is cerebrum. Talking to your friend is controlled by cerebellum and also controlled by cerebrum. Why? Because our speech is controlled by the cerebellum, and talking is a voluntary action, and voluntary action is also controlled by cerebrum. Coughing. Coughing is involuntary action, and involuntary action is controlled by the medulla. And blinking of eyes is also involuntary action, and all involuntary actions are controlled by the medulla or brainstem. Think of other actions and make a list by yourself. Each student make its own list of different actions. Hope so you will solve by yourself. Thank you for listening.